Hi, my name's Lizzie Bauer, and for my Master of Environmental Management project at Western Colorado University, I developed a mindfulness and nature appreciation curriculum to be integrated into India's public and private schools. Let's talk mental health. Mental health is becoming a global epidemic that affects every aspect of our lives. Struggles through the COVID pandemic, such as dealing with loss, uncertainty, isolation, and domestic abuse, have only increased the frequency of childhood loneliness, depression, and trauma. The India Council of Medical Research reports that at least 12% of children in India, ages 4 through 16, suffer from some sort of psychiatric disorder, while at least 25% of children suffer from depression alone. More and more children in India have witnessed violence, suffered mental, emotional, or physical abuse, or dealt with other disruptions in the home such as migration, hunger, divorce, loss of one or more parents, or loss of a parent's job. Access to treatment varies widely throughout the country, and culturally, the issue of mental health is often seen as taboo. Teachers in India are frequently challenged with children acting out and causing disruptions in classrooms, making it difficult to effectively implement their lesson plans, which leaves many educators feeling ill-equipped to create comprehensive learning environments and struggling to help all kids in their classrooms succeed. But new studies have proved the profound physiological and emotional effects that spending time in nature has on the human psyche. And the ancient practices of mindfulness and meditation have also found new validity in the modern scientific method. Ajay Prasad and Ajay Rastogi of the Foundation for the Contemplation of Nature in Majapahla, India, hope to integrate environmental education into Indian classrooms, but understood the existing negative cultural biases against rural activities that could pose some barriers. Many of this generation's affluent adults have moved away from mountain communities to seek opportunities for higher education, work, and to improve their socioeconomic status in urban metropolises. Mr. Prasad and Mr. Rastogi saw an opportunity to promote their values in mindfulness and nature appreciation by introducing these practices as science-based tools proven to be effective in de-escalating disruptive behaviors in children. The Foundation for the Contemplation of Nature recruited from Majapahla's sister city in Gunnison, Colorado, to find a graduate student from Western Colorado University to further develop their vision for a mindfulness and nature course and campaign the curriculum throughout the school districts of India. With my background in environmental education and nature interpretation, I was selected to join the team and received a Gupta Mountain Resilience Fellowship in the spring of 2020 to develop the Mindfulness and Nature course in an international cross-cultural exchange. Originally, the project included travel to several regions in India, where I would introduce the curriculum to school districts and facilitate workshops to support teachers in integrating the suggested exercises in their regular classroom activities. But when the COVID pandemic hit, our plans had to quickly adapt. The timeline of this course became somewhat fluid as we waited to see if travel would become possible again. As the fall semester approached, Mr. Rastogi and Mr. Prasad decided that the best course of action would be to adapt the curriculum to a virtual or online platform, making it more widely accessible to audiences in our new socially distanced world. A core team of professionals with diverse skills and expertise volunteered to guide me in developing the curriculum. The core advisory team will help ensure the course will meet the real needs of Indian teachers and fulfill standard school requirements to be integrated into classroom lesson plans. A pilot program will be launched in June with a select group of teachers throughout various regions of India to give real on-the-ground recommendations about how the course applies with 2nd through 5th grade students. In the fall semester of 2021, Western will launch the Mindfulness in Nature course through extended studies with the target audience of 2nd through 5th grade teachers in India's public and private schools. The course is designed to be accessed independently by teachers over a period of 12 weeks, with exercises to be practiced and applied with students in class, as well as a management plan to develop a classroom project throughout the course. The curriculum will focus on 2 areas to support teachers in both classroom management and personal development, using the themes of 4 overarching topics: foundations in mindfulness and nature appreciation, common childhood emotional and behavioral disorders, power and privilege dynamics, and applied solutions through interconnectedness with the community and the environment. The course is designed to improve teaching effectiveness while supporting inner strength, humility, and resiliency through networking and developing skills in mindfulness practices, compassion, and nature appreciation. The online portion of the course will be supported by a faculty member through Western School of Environment and Sustainability and a staff advisor from the Vrikshalaya Himalayan Center, which is the outdoor education institute founded by the Foundation for the Contemplation of Nature. At the end of 3 months, teachers will be encouraged to participate in a 4-day workshop facilitated by the Vrikshalaya Himalayan Center to build on the skills they learned throughout the course, practice applying methods, network with other teachers, and increase inner resiliency through personal reflections, lessons in mindfulness, and ecotherapy activities. Depending on international regulations for travel in the coming months, I may still visit Majikali, India in the fall or spring of 2021, so I can finally meet my partners in person at the Foundation for the Contemplation of Nature, while trekking through the Himalayas and workshopping the Mindfulness in Nature curriculum with teachers in India. The Extended Studies course will continue to be available to teachers in future semesters and has the potential to be built upon, refined, and eventually reach millions of school teachers worldwide. There were many people who supported the development of the Mindfulness and Nature project. I'd like to especially thank my MEM project sponsors, Ajay Prasad and Ajay Rastogi of the Foundation for the Contemplation of Nature, for their insights and wisdom in developing the vision for this course. I would also like to thank my MEM project mentor, Sally Thode, and Dean of the School of Environment and Sustainability, Dr. John Hofstorfer, for their guidance and support throughout this process, as well as the Gupta Mountain Resilience Fellowship Committee for believing in this project and supporting the development of this curriculum from the start. I would like to thank the Mindfulness and Nature core team of advisors for their guidance and insights in creating this curriculum, as well as Julian Alvarez in helping me research activities to be integrated in this curriculum. And I would also like to thank Karen Hofstorfer for your guidance and support throughout this project, and to Break the Glass LLC for their support in brand and marketing development, as well as online and social media content development. And now I encourage you all to take a moment with me to practice a brief mindfulness exercise by closing your eyes and breathing deeply. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, in and out. And one more time, in and out. You can return to normal breathing, but keep your focus on your breath. Feel your breath traveling throughout your body. Let your energy settle and rest. Now focus your attention on your hands. You might start to notice a slight tingling sensation or vibration coursing through your palms and fingers. You might feel similar energy coursing through your body, through your breath, reaching all the way down to your feet, to the tips of your toes. Whenever you feel scared or alone in the world, always remember you can take a moment for yourself and focus on your breath and tap into the power you have inherent in your own two hands. And now, if you'll open your eyes, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. If anyone has any questions about the Mindfulness and Nature program, please feel free to email me at lizzieb.3rivers@gmail.com. Thank you for joining me today for this session.